Evening everyone, we're just getting underway shortly. If you do have flight mode on your phone, if you could please switch on or please turn it to silent. Begin the press conference with our coach's captain. They will do a session of our broadcast on the NC, which will be the start of the press conference with the first 5 minutes, followed by a written briefing for Sundays, second 5, and then we'll do a Monday session with Vern after that. Then we'll have a couple of players up there after. Lee Jones will be for Sundays, Gordon Reid will do written press and broadcast on the NC, and we'll get access to the Henry Burgos. So I'm starting with Vern now.
Vern, I'd imagine that was a pretty downbeat dressing room. What did you have to say to the players in there?
Well, look, there wasn't too much to say. It was really accepting that it wasn't a great performance from us, but we always say you win together and you lose together. So we will take this on the chin. My probably biggest concern in the change shed was to see how many players I'll be able to put on the field for next week. So that's 2 away games and 8 concussions we've had, and so I was doing the rounds, really having a look at seeing how people were down and perhaps available for next week. We discussed the fact that we didn't start particularly well, and we played against a team that got momentum quickly. We got caught out a couple of times on set phase, their set phase attack, our defence. And they scored tries, and then obviously the game changed a bit. So positive note, 3 tries, and disappointed we didn't get a 4th try. Frustrated that we didn't get to show what we think we're capable of doing for long periods. We did at times, but didn't consistently put in the plays that we needed, or the defence that we needed to get close to England today. I thought performed very well.
Obviously there's incident with Fraser getting sin bins, a bit of an error in judgment from him. Moments later, Jonathan Joseph slices through the midfield. Is there any reason why perhaps maybe the concentration levels weren't there in those opening few minutes?
No, I don't think so. Everybody was aware that it was going to be a big match, and it just got away from us quite quickly. And so then obviously when we get a couple of injuries, we finish with a first 5 of 15 and a half back on the wing, and we lose a few of our options in the game, and we don't get the game to flow as we want. So we're frustrated with the way the game unfolded, and we've, like I say, next priority is the game the week after.
Breakdown was a real problem. You just couldn't secure your own ball with getting pinged. What do you think the issue is there? Was it just a question of how?
I mean, he was. They had more of the ball, and he was penalising the defence on quite a few occasions. I think there's some penalties that we could avoid, and I think that's something we need to have a close look at and make sure that if we find ourselves in a situation, how do we play out? As soon as we got fast ball and got a few things in place, I thought we made ground. So that the frustration comes from the fact that if we'd been able to have more ball and not give away field position and give them line-outs from penalties, and perhaps the game may have been different, but that's the way it unfolded today, and like I say, we'll just take it on the chin and move on.
John, how would you describe the feeling out on the field? What were the guys saying to each other during the match?
It's hard. I think momentum is such a big word used in sport and rugby, and we got a bad start, but by no means did that sort of define it, and then we just gave away soft tries. So it's hard to praise it at the moment, but we've always been honest, a very honest bunch of guys and stuff. So we'll look at the video. We have to dust ourselves off pretty quick. Have a pretty brutal review, you'd think, but it wasn't through lack of trying. It's just error, too much error.
Would you describe it as the hardest 80 minutes out of the field in your career?
I don't know, it wasn't easy, was it? It wasn't great. So yeah, I don't really care if it was hard, as we got, you know, we didn't play well. You know, credit to them, you know, they played very well, they executed plays under pressure, you know, maybe not under enough pressure. But yeah, it certainly wasn't a good day.
Still. John, just on, in terms of where you are, I know it's hard to answer this question now, but you've made so many steps forward for this squad. How easy will it be to keep that sort of forward momentum, do you think, in players' heads that they're going forward after a performance and result like that?
It'll be a test, won't it? It'll be a test of character, but I think I said there's, you know, it's a good group of guys, group of men, you know, isn't it? You're not kids in there, no one's certainly going to try and shirk blame, and I think, you know, there'd be you know, there'd be some hard truths probably, but the great thing is we have to be able to dust ourselves off by Monday. We it's pretty dark at the moment, but we dust ourselves off, and you know, we get to finish with Italy at home, sold out. You know, and someone told me in the way, and we still have the possibility of finishing second. Excuse me. So a lot to play for still, but it's obviously we've got to learn some lessons.
Any further questions? Thanks, Chris. Will we do a Monday session with Vern? Please wouldn't mind just taking your seats to reset your recorders.